What's shaking, everybody?
What's
Um,
going on?
Welcome to the Crazy Canuck Collector podcast. Today we have a special guest, articulated ninja himself, in the flesh. Happy to have him. So, round of applause. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty pumped about this. I've been watching your channel for years. I even put my best flannel on and my fedora.
I
Right,
appreciate that.
right,
Thank
not
you.
the two. Yeah. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. It's much
Yeah, Ninja,
appreciated.
thanks for coming on, man.
Nah, thank you for having me on. And then once again, I said it backstage real quick, but I apologize about missing the original date. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Things happen and things pop up. I don't like to plan things so closely and tight, but I did, and I paid the consequence for that. So thank you guys, and I'm sorry again for
no, it's
missing
okay. Thank you.
that.
Hey, you know what? The fact that you said you were gonna come
No
on
worries.
and shit happens. The fact that you just said yeah, that's amazing. So, no, thank you. And you're here today, and that's all that matters. We're all good. I don't know if we need to do an introduction. I'm pretty sure everybody knows you. For the people that don't, Articulated Ninja is right. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say it. The best toy reviewer in the
I
business.
wish, I
No, no,
wish,
no.
bro.
You
There's
are for sure. You're
no, no,
absolute.
there's
Your
good,
your
good.
your presentation, the way you're working in AI and motion and stuff, and your music, it's cinematic. It's amazing. And when you do little things like throw action figures on the concrete floor to demonstrate stuff, like it's different. It's original, and I fucking love it. And I'm
It's
very
like an
excited
event.
every single time you posted one. So
It's not even
I'm gonna
it's
glaze you a
not
little
even
bit.
a.
So, but
Oh, I was just gonna say, Ninja. It's not even a review. It's like an event.
yeah, buddy.
It's like a cinematic event.
Thank you guys so
Your
much,
reviews are
man.
so good, man.
So I could agree. I do try to make it cinematic. I can't agree with the number one reviewer thing because there's tons of guys that I like D Amazing and all these other guys. But as far as it being cinematic, I really do try. And I try to incorporate the AI and stuff. I just try not to overdo it because you see some people overdo it,
Yeah.
and then it kind of, I guess that's what that term AI slop is for, right? When it's like
Oh yeah, for sure.
overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try not
Absolutely.
to. I just try to make it fun. Yeah.
I'm not throwing any shade to anybody else, but
Yeah. No, no,
for
no. I'm just, yeah,
right,
we're
I
just
love
saying
D.
each
I
other.
watch. I'm a huge Mezco guy, so yeah,
Then
I
he's
watch
your
D all the
guy.
time. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he's your guy
Yeah,
for
I've been
that.
watching him. Well, I've been
Mhm.
watching him. I'll be honest, longer than I've been watching you.
He's been
Just because,
around longer. Yep.
right? So yeah, so absolutely, and he's the Mezco guy. So and I know his buddy too, Paige, a little bit as well, right? So
Mhm.
I'm hoping to actually meet D in person. I hear he's amazing. I hear he's a really nice guy. So
Yeah, he is.
that'd be cool. But yeah, no, Yojo Jerk's got his thing too with his little action figure intros and shit. Like so.
Yeah, man. I don't know
Um,
how. Yeah, he works hard, man. He's super consistent too.
but Ninja, I will tell you one thing though. If I'm going on a 15-hour flight to China and I'm saving some things in my YouTube to watch on the flight, saving some of your videos.
Oh yeah, for
just,
sure.
just
When is your next flight to China?
October.
Okay.
October 2nd. Yeah.
All right. Even though I'm busy with the convention and stuff, I definitely have some videos for you to watch by
Nice.
then.
Thanks,
You're
man.
giving me a good amount of time. Okay.
Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Yeah. So, um, I have I don't know. I don't think we need to get into introductions and all that kind of stuff and tell people about you. I think for the people that are watching, they know who you are. But that being said, I'm going to ask you some questions because I want to get to know you a little bit outside of what you do. So, a couple of things. First, how long you been collecting?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
I'm privileged enough to have parents that would buy me action figures. So my whole life.
Hi, Billy's wife. Nice. Now, so so follow-up question. This actually works out perfectly. So this is one question. It's a very static question. I always ask all of our guests.
Mhm.
What is your earliest childhood memory of playing with a toy?
I probably have to pick either Jurassic Park or the Kenner Batman line.
Oh yeah.
I had a few GI Joes, and but my most memorable and some of my most favorite. If I'm pretty sure I have the Batman because I repurchased him, but it was a part of the Kenner Batman line. If we ever got like 30 seconds for me to run off screen and get it, I'll go pick it up for you so you can see. But
Yeah, man,
um,
I would if you wanted to,
definitely
absolutely.
that. All right,
Yeah.
give me 1 second, then I'll run and go
You
pick it up.
Yeah, that'd be
All
cool.
right. Oh, and when I run and go pick it up, you guys are graced with my beautiful chair that has held me down for like 8
Ninja,
years.
I have that exact same chair, and mine is in the exact same shape. I
Hey,
just
I
bought
got
Alright,
that
fucking
chair.
alright.
new
I was
leather
warning
tape
you.
for it.
I was
Hey,
warning
hey,
you. I'll be right back.
it's all good. And LP's showing some
I got
shade.
that chair. I got that same chair. Look at that.
Yeah, we
Mine's
all
like
do.
3 years old.
Yeah, well, mine's like 15 years old, but yeah, LP's throwing some shade. Yeah, he showed up. Yeah, and we weren't lying, we weren't faking. He actually did agree to come on the show. I let Laser Pants in here. He's always welcome. And oh, yeah, right. So while Ninja's grabbing that, oh, he's back. Wow, you're fast. Never mind, he's here.
I heard you guys making fun of my
Dude,
chair when I was gone,
No,
but
no, dude, I have that exact
no,
same
I
chair,
have the
man. I'm
same chair.
telling you, it's in the exact same shape. And LP was throwing some shade at you.
of course, that's what he does. I expect him to do that. Or maybe he was just see, awesome, awesome
So
guy, LP. So this is when I was growing up. This was my favorite Batman action figure. This one right here, and on the
Oh,
back,
that's nice.
it had a Night Quest Batman, but I'm pretty sure his name is like Azrael or something. That red one
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
yeah,
wings.
Yeah, that's his
yeah,
name.
yeah.
But
Azrael,
this was
yeah.
definitely my favorite one. I was at a convention not too long ago, so I was like, I gotta pick him up. But this one was my favorite. Of course, I was a big fan of Batman Beyond, and this Batman action figure has the covered mouth. I always like when I can't see his mouth and it's just like covered,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
kind of like a ninja mask.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite one. But this and Jurassic Park, I would say did Kenner do the Jurassic Park tours or was that Mattel back in the day? Mm,
I think that was
Oh,
Mattel.
okay.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
then
so.
definitely that and then the Mattel old Jurassic Park. Those are my two most memorable to answer the question.
Nice. Good picks.
So, Ninja,
Uh,
do you collect vintage toys, or did you just pick those up because they remind you of the figures that you played with when you were
Yeah,
young?
I picked them up. I literally maybe have 2 or 3 vintage in my collection. I only picked them up because they were the most important to me as a kid. Otherwise, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't have the
yeah.
space for it, bro. I wish I did because I would.
so this leads me into another question I was
Mm,
curious about. Most of your videos are kind of all over the place. What you like to review.
mhm.
So is it fair to say then you're an individual figure collector, or do you actually collect the whole line?
I'll never collect the whole line of anything. Because let's say, for
Yeah.
example,
Okay.
I do like Action Force. I like G.I. Joe Classified, but I discriminate heavily. Where it's like that looks nice, but do I normally I buy, they say one to rock, one to stock. Kenner, LP said Kenner.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
I'm not a completionist by any means. Are any of you guys completionist?
No, no way.
No? Okay, what about you,
I'm
Stu?
only I'm only I'm only in completionist really on one line, and
What is
that's
that one line?
Mezco.
Okay.
Everything back.
You and your
Yeah,
Mezco,
he's a
bro.
Mezco whore.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
huge Mezco show. Yeah, big time. G.I. Joe, I'm pretty close, but I will skip on some shit because
So
some hurts me. But
what makes you a completionist with Mezco, but being close with G.I. Joe, but skipping a few?
so with Mezco for me is I love the Rumble Society stuff, so I'm always gonna be all in on that.
Okay.
And for their comic book stuff, it's the nostalgia aspect where they lean heavy into the Mego aesthetic. You
Okay.
know, shorter legs, big heads, the soft goods. So that I just love that because that gives me the nostalgia feels. I can think, go back in the day when I'm walking in what 1979 or whatever the hell it was,
Mhm.
and I see that Mego in the box, the 12-inch Mego Spider-Man,
Okay.
and it's just calling out to me the yellow box. I can vividly picture it. And my father walking up behind me, grabbing me on the shoulders, like, "You want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, we'll get it for you." And this is back for me. I grew up in poor, so the fact that my father at a flea market would buy that thing for me, and,
Yeah.
and like that just stuck out because that never happened.
That's
I
awesome.
got Christmas presents, and that's probably about it. But outside of that, I never got shit outside of Christmas. So yeah. So for me, like that always gives me the feels. And Esco really leans into that, and I don't know, just something and just appeals to me about that. And I'll always be all in, even though they're fucking raping me on it. But so,
Well, me and Impossible Pie said no, we're not completionists. So I don't even have one line where it's like every single
yeah,
one I need to get. I'm just so biased or discriminatory towards plastic at times. I just can't. I don't see any
yeah,
company ever putting out. I don't know. That's rough. Maybe figure arts. I technically am all in on certain lines, but I know the second that they put out something that I'm not a fan of, I'm not going to do it. Like the Demon Slayer line, Hell's Paradise, just a few anime lines. I know I always try to pick up everything, but there's a few characters I would pass
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I hear
I think
yeah.
the closest I'm on is the Jada Toy Street Fighter.
on.
That's the
So
closest
I got a
because it's
question for you.
almost done. It's almost done.
It is. It is
It
almost
is.
done. And
Yeah.
Balrog and E Honda, they look great. I don't got them yet. But what
Mine are in my
makes
pile of
you
loot.
what Impossible Pie? What makes you be all in with the or close to all in with the Jada toys? Do you have a similar feeling towards the Storm Arena stuff or no? Not for you.
Um, I think the Storm Arena stuff looks good,
Mhm.
but I'm already all in on Street Fighter Jada,
Okay.
and what got me was I would see the Jada figures online for
Okay.
sale,
Mhm.
and I would resist to buy them, but as soon as I saw them in my local store, I'm like, that's it. I'm just gonna get them
Okay.
because they're right there. They're right there in my hand. I can buy it. I don't have to pre-order it. I don't have to wait for it to be shipped.
That is a huge edge, yes, that they have.
Yep.
The idea of seeing them in an aisle, like, so I know who's the boxer that they released recently? Balrog?
Balrog. Yeah,
Balrog?
Yeah,
Balrog.
Belrog. Yeah,
Is it Balrog or Balrog? Because I always mess up, man.
I don't
I call
even
him
know.
Balrog, but I'm also the same
Mike
asshole that calls
Tyson.
him Ryu instead of Ryu. So
Okay. But I'm seeing people post some stuff. I think Jersey posted him. Speaking of Jersey, I think he posted him on his Instagram recently.
yeah,
Was showing off that Balrog, and
yeah.
I know I could deny it online, but similar to Impossible Pie, if I see him on a shelf, I'm gonna cave. I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
cave.
I have
I
both
was like,
the Balrog and E Honda on my pile of loot with BBTS.
Okay.
I'm gonna ship those soon. I'm all in on the Jada too.
What was you gonna say,
what's
Paul?
good. What's good about the Jada is, like I said, they're almost done.
Mhm.
They're not going to go on for another 3 or 4 years, like GI Joe Classified, and they're not
See,
that hard to get.
Yojo Jerk talking his ish. I glazed you a little bit earlier, Jerk. I was talking about your consistency because Suda brought up how amazing your action figure reviews are and stuff too. But
I
they're a
agree.
game changer, bro.
The storms are good, but I'm not gonna. I can't buy 2 lines of Street Fighter. One's
No,
good enough,
I
man.
feel you, bro. I hear you. Look at that. I hear you
I will
100%.
say that Sagat is better. That the Storm Arena Sagat is looks a lot better than the Jada one.
I will tell you both. This thing is in the box. It's in the box for only one reason. I'm scared to open it because I love it. I might go all in on it, and I don't want to. I don't want to collect another line. So
See,
this is staying in the box for now.
because of that, now I want you to open it and go all in. It's such a
No, no,
beautiful
no.
line,
You
man.
have
Like
to open it
Uh,
now.
I understand Impossible. I understand him being like, because if I had majority of Jada's, that would deter me too from messing with Arena. But Billy said,
oh, yeah, no, we can go back. I know collecting Street Fighter figs. I think they're done really well. I was never a huge fan of the games. There you
okay,
go.
so that's a good point. So, but what if Storm Arena started making 1/12 scale because they technically have the license in other ways, Mortal Kombat
Oh
figures.
God, I would be all in on that. Oh, for
Pi, what
sure. I
about
love
you?
Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
I was never a big fan
absolutely.
of Mortal Kombat, the
Okay.
game, or
He is an enabler for sure.
Come on. See, Hendo got to be here talking this shit. Okay. All right. Is it okay for me to say the word shit on live? I don't want to
Dude, I
say
just
anything.
fucking swear all over the channel, so
Okay.
don't worry
All
about it.
right.
come on,
I
open it, man.
said minimum.
God, Stu's doing it too. No,
Yeah, you
I'm not
should
doing
do
it.
it, bro. I think it'll
No,
be, as Jerk
I'm
said,
not giving
it'll
it the
be a
big
game
pressure.
changer for you, bro. It will be a game changer.
And
Just
that's what
saw
I'm
all the
worried
Jada
about.
stuff.
That's what I'm worried about. Now that being said, I do have the Ryu because that's what I call them, and the
Mhm.
Ken in Storm Arena, and I've opened them, and I do
Okay.
play with them. I I look at that figure in the box and I know how good it is and I know it's gonna change me and I don't want to do it. Because I'll be buying characters. I never played Alpha, so I'm gonna be buying Dan and that weird blonde guy and all that shit. I'm just gonna be buying characters that I don't even know. So to me, it's just
Do you okay? So are you the type of collector where you need to know the character and the backstory? I believe it was Billy that brought that up too. It's like, okay, I'm not really into the games, but
oh
I
no,
can. Me, unfortunately, for my wallet, I can purchase a figure just because I know nothing about the character, just because it looks nice
dude.
or I
This
like the
thing
aesthetic.
is
Look at that.
apparently is in World of
Yeah, I
Warcraft,
can
right?
do
Now,
that.
I've never played the game,
Me
but it's
neither.
amazing, and I'm all in on the Medi Toys World of Warcraft stuff, right? So like, no, I don't need to know the character. My biggest thing is I know if I love it, I'm gonna buy it, and I don't care about the character, so I
It's
will go
funny.
in.
Yeah, it's funny you show that and bring that up because I'm pretty sure I'm so selective and I usually say no to so many companies. But Medi Toys sent that to me for me to review the bear.
Yeah,
And I had no idea that it was a World of
That's
Warcraft. I just loved it. Look at that. Look at that thing. That thing is
this thing is
beautiful,
a
man.
fucking monster, and it weighs. It's got like all the armor on it. I weighed it, and it was almost 2 kilos before I put the
Oh,
armor on.
man.
With the armor on, it's gotta weigh like I don't know 4 or 5
You
kilos.
fit
Like
an
this thing is
orc on
Hey,
that?
look, that mask on the back leg, I'm getting a lot of like Crash Bandicoot
yeah, a little bit, right?
Yep.
vibes from it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Oogie
Yeah,
Boogie mask from Crash. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah.
That's nice.
This thing is fucking amazing. I love it. I was getting into a little bit of beef with fucking Obby because he thinks it looks too cartoony, but that's what I like about it. Right? I don't need everything to be realistic. I'm collecting toys, and nobody's gonna ride a fucking bear. So you
Exactly.
need it to be realistic. But no, this thing is amazing. All the armor comes off, like all the armor bits.
It does have more of a cartoonish, like anime
Oh
type
yeah,
of
for
vibe, but I
sure.
like
Yeah,
that compared
yeah,
to like
that's what I
let's say
love.
the Mythic Legions bear is nice, but that's grounded in realism with the sculpting and the paint
Like,
apps on it.
dude, this panda is not a realistic panda. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this goes together.
Hmm.
And it comes with orcs and shit, and trolls, and like all that medi line. Like, I got the double headed. I think it's the ogre. That thing's amazing. I'm all in on this line. They just announced the gladiator this week. I'm going to be buying that.
Yikes, man. And I think that gladiator, my ladies posted that,
Yeah, that's
the
where I found it.
gladiator and then the Spartan. Dude, it stings because these are technically army builders and they're
Yeah.
100 or more a piece.
Oh, I know.
I
That's
mean,
gonna hurt.
you want just 2 or
Yeah.
3 of them looking nice, you're already in the whole
Yeah.
400, you know?
That stuff's
And
dangerous.
my saving grace when all these like not third party, but I'll say international brands, is I can go to China and get them for cheap. The problem is these meta toy fucking things. I can't put them in my suitcase. They're too damn heavy. I'll put 3 figures in and I'll be overweight.
I gotta keep that
So
in mind because I gotta keep that in mind to bother you when you go to possibly pick
sure,
something up for me, but
hit me up. Hit me up.
how do you do it? Like, do you ship it back to yourself when you're
No,
over
I
there?
just so we with the airline that we fly with lets us to do 2 big suitcases, like the big fucking
Okay.
giant suitcases. So I have 2, my wife has 2, and I basically just fill one up with toys.
Wow.
Right? And then the stuff that I really care about that I'm worried about getting messed up, I'll fill my carry-on with those. And sometimes I put it in my wife's too, and I just don't tell her. But but yeah, you gotta make it happen. Like
Gotta do
last
what you
year,
gotta do.
I brought back 10 the Joy Toy Turtles figures because they're fucking phenomenal. And
Yeah.
I was picking them up to the equivalent of like $15-17 American, which is like $20 Canadian, $23 Canadian. So they were
Wow.
dirt cheap in comparison, right? So yeah, I loaded up on those.
Yeah, I promise I won't take up a lot of space in your suitcase. Maybe it'll just be 1 or 2 things, but I will PayPal you automatically.
No,
Um, but that's awesome. That's awesome that that's even a possibility for you to do. That's
dude, it
cool.
works out perfect for you because if you want me to pick some shit up for you, I'm gonna go to Toy Unity and I'll just bring them.
Thank you, man.
Because
That'd
I'll
be
be
cool.
back. I get back on the 25th. So what? 10 days later, 12 days later, whatever it is.
Don't remind me, bro. I need more time. I need more time to prep everything, you know.
It's only April, man.
I
Yeah,
need more time, man. Toy Unity, man. November 7th and 8th. Yes.
yeah. Smash that like button. It'd be really appreciated, and subscribe.
What's up, Yo Joe Daddy?
It'll catch up.
Oh god,
real
everybody's
quick.
gonna send me a shopping list. Hendo's gonna send me one.
See, I'm sorry. I started this. You
No, it's
know,
fine.
Hendo,
I fuck with Hendo. I fuck with you. It's fine. Like if I've talked to you
Hendo,
in real life, I will get you some shit. Right?
you'll try.
Yeah.
Hendo brought up earlier in a comment something about Savage Crucible. Do you guys mess with Savage Crucible at
Oh
all or
god,
no?
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm all in on
Yeah,
that shit.
I've
Yeah.
got a
I
few
should
on
say
my
all in, but
board.
mostly in. Yeah.
We both
I
have
don't
the
They're
fuck
Death
with the fish
Dealer and the
people. I,
horse.
I didn't get the fish people and didn't get the lizard people, but the humans, I'm all in on the humans.
right. I'm all in on the humans and unfortunately the fish people because I do like an idea of like an evil Atlantis. And I like the idea of building
Yeah.
that. And I have that Poseidon I reviewed on my channel too. So I'm like,
Yep.
him to have some type of soldiers or
Yeah.
warriors, the fish guy is going perfectly.
Dude.
But yeah,
I
Savage is good, man.
Did
that's
you?
Poseidon. You reviewed that, and I bought that Poseidon. Then I got Hades, and then I got Zeus.
Me too.
They're amazing. They're so good.
Did you
So
pre-order the
yeah.
Death Dealer, Ninja?
I pre-ordered quite a few, but the Death Dealer, I'm not sure if I pre-ordered that one, but the Elric, have you guys seen that? He looks like a Black Knight.
He
Yep.
The
looks
Black
amazing. I
Oh
didn't buy
my
that one.
god. I can't wait. I can't
I
wait.
just they released it too soon to the Death Dealer, so I was like, I can't. And
Yeah,
I got two Death Dealers. And Hendo and I talked about this because he comes with so many swappable heads and parts and stuff.
Mhm.
You got to get two. There's two distinct looks you can make.
But that's almost with every Savage Crucible figure. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
get
true
two.
too. Oh,
So
I just did it to save on shipping.
look at
works
that,
great.
man. I was on the website last night because I was so close. I think I should just order two more because he's such a great base body.
Ew, he's phenomenal.
He's
That's my
such a
second one.
great base body. And I have
Yeah.
two in the cart right now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I just haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I think I need two more in my life. And you
I
show
gotta
it.
get those dungeon. I gotta get that dungeon set.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I like the dungeon set too. That's pretty cool.
the problem is with the dungeon set, I'm gonna be buying like 4 or 5 of them because apparently they all interconnect and
Yeah,
you
they
can make
do.
one area.
Well, maybe at Toy
Imagine it.
Unity, you guys will pick up some dungeon sets, but I can't wait for everyone to see what they're probably gonna have at Toy Unity, man. I can't
Well,
wait.
how about Ninja? You want to talk about it? Let's talk about the community then.
Talk about what?
Actually, let's
Talk
just get
about the
lead in. Okay, hold
convention.
on. Okay, you guys be quiet for a second. Sorry. Well, actually, talk amongst yourself because I gotta bring it up.
Okay. No, I can't. I think everybody's gonna like at least some of the because I haven't seen all the exclusives, but I think like I haven't seen exclusives from Duarte Studios and just some people yet that I know they're gonna have exclusive items. But from what I did see so far, I think people are gonna be pretty excited to go, man. 100%.
Cool, man. Any more vendors yet that you can announce?
Loose Collector signed on. I'm very excited about that because I
What?
don't. He
Oh, nice.
he doesn't normally have a presence at any conventions in America. He's not based
Yeah.
in America. So I'm excited for him to be there. He's also going to show off. Well, I should say, Loose Collector will have a presence there. They're also going to show off never before seen items at the show. So that's cool too. I'm very humble and appreciative that they're willing to do that. Um, and I don't want to reveal anything else, Shadow. So we got Loose Collector on board, and I'm excited about that. So that leads into another company that will be present. So I'm excited about that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just waiting for scheduling, and then because I think we're trying to book the hotel now just to
Okay.
get that out of the way,
Mhm.
and then we don't have to worry about that, and then just confirming, and then how we're gonna get there.
Thank you for reminding me. I got to write it down as a note because I still did not. I still have not booked my room. Imagine I don't get a room in the hotel.
Honestly, we'll let you stay at ours.
I got to do that. I got to take care of that this week. 100%. Yes.
All right.
You
So
can
I'm gonna
bunk
just
with
play,
us, Ninja, if you want.
let me play this video here.
Oh, this is from last year, obviously.
Yeah, this is from all Toy Tuber stuff. A lot of those same vendors will be returning.
Mhm. Do you have any loose collector figures, Ninja?
I have quite a few. I did not recently. I want to get the. Was it a Yeti figure that they released? I think
You
it
gotta
Yeah.
was.
listen to the
I think
song.
that was like the big guy. Yeah, I didn't get him unfortunately, but I definitely want to be able to pick him up. But I have quite a few loose collector figures, honestly, and I genuinely like them. I just like with every company, I just always wish there was a way to bring down price points on certain things, man. But that is my dilemma. That has been my hill that I die on since I started being consistent on YouTube. So
Mhm.
this was such a good turnout, man. There's a crowded room full of people, and every panel there wasn't one dead panel. So many names and familiar faces. Look at Jerk hiding in the background over there. Jerk is like a ninja at these conventions. I'm not even gonna lie.
Zacane is the total opposite.
Yes, Zakanin is the opposite. Zakanin glows any room he walks into. He's like a flashlight. He just glows. Yeah.
Uh, so, fucking, how fun does that look, dude?
It was a good time, bro. I wish you guys could have made it. I'm happy that your health wise, you took care of the whole knee thing. I'm glad that that got squared away. But
Thank you. Yeah,
if you guys can, because things happen, life's right. That's what happened to me
Yeah.
Sunday.
yeah, for
Things
sure.
happen, but if you guys can really make it down, this will definitely be bigger and
Well,
better.
this is why I'm gonna fly, so I don't have to worry about the knee.
Very
It
true.
doesn't fuck me up. But yeah, no, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna go, and you know what, Pi, I love you, brother. But even if you can't go, later, buddy. I'm on my way. Sorry.
You're
I gotta
ditching me
make it.
now.
Right, now you're ditching. I want to meet Pi in person, man. It's cool to see names that I have seen for years, and finally, I was happy to see you guys on the screen and be able to be live with you.
Yeah.
But for me to see names that I've seen being supportive of my channel for years, that shit means a lot, man. It's awesome.
Mhm. Yeah.
So let's give the deets, man. What is it? It's November
It is November 7th and 8th, right?
7th. Yeah, 7th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I got the night show. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, go ahead. I don't want to say anything.
It is at the Hilton in Parsippany and New Jersey. And if you need any more information, you could just go to toyunityexpo.com and everything's up there. I think we recently updated the vendor list too. If you go to the website, Loose Collectors, his logo and his name should be up there, as well as in the next few weeks we will be showing off some more vendors and some more things. I just want to slowly build up anticipation and excitement for it. The first one was really fun. It was in a smaller space. This is a little bit bigger. So I think it's definitely going to hit all the areas that I really wanted to hit on in the first one, but I couldn't because that was one of the main things that I brought up. And obviously, you have politics, you have gatekeeping, you have all stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But genuinely, there's just some people that can't make it as well due to scheduling. Majority of the vendors that I wanted to be able to make it to this are going to be able to make it to this. There's no scheduling issues. It's not bad timing. Ramen Toy didn't get to make the first one because I didn't realize that I had it basically on his birthday. And I was so upset that I had it on his birthday because Ace is such an amazing guy. He's been so supportive of me and my channel. I really wanted to have Ace in attendance. So now I made sure to not plan it on anyone's birthday and to get the vendors down. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for all the people that's going to be able to make it.
Dude, Ace. Funny that you mentioned Ace. Ace seems like a great guy, and I message him here and there.
Mhm.
And he kind of frequents the southern China where I'm gonna go in October, and hopefully we can make it work and meet in Hong Kong and have a beer and
Hey,
go see
man,
some
he
toys and
met
shit.
Dave displaying
Like,
model behavior. He meets people out when he's on these
oh yeah, he
excursions.
will, man. Especially if
Yeah,
you support his shit and he
he
knows who you
will.
are. And he knows that you're not gonna be a dick or anything.
Exactly. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. He's cool like that. Yeah. And okay, so I had okay, that doesn't matter. So one thing I wanted to mention, now that I have you on the show, because you do things a little bit differently than other toy tubers, right?
Mhm.
You do your reviews and stuff, but you really have a focus on mental health, and more specifically with men, and the
Yeah.
ability to be able to have somebody to talk to be able to ask for help, to be a part of the community, and let people know that you're there for them. And I think that's amazing because I don't think as men we talk about that nearly enough.
Mhm.
And I like the fact that you make it a little bit bigger than toys. So tell me how that evolved, and how that works for you, and why that's important.
Well, I feel like, especially as men, but we all have our own integrity
Yeah.
levels, our own character, our own, I guess, I don't want to use the word persona because there are some toy tubers, and I think that's awesome, but they turn on the camera and you could see like their pitch, everything changes.
Yep.
Everybody has their own persona, and that's fine. But I sit back and I'm like, okay, me having the Uncle Bens that I was fortunate enough and privileged enough to have in my life, you have to go through life paying things forward. So if I have to go through my life and I have to pay things forward, I was lucky enough to have people that I could talk to growing up, father figures, mentors, whatever you want to call them. And they helped me feel a little bit less alone. So it's like, okay, if I have to pay it forward, then it's kind of a non negotiable whether or not this is something that should be done on my channel. Doesn't matter if YouTube wants to punish me for it because I don't have the right certifications to be speaking about certain
Mhm.
things. I know where my intentions are, and I know that my
Yeah.
intentions are good. So, um, at the end of the day, I do feel this responsibility to try and help people that maybe have felt alone the way that I have before in the past. And it's like, okay, I have a platform. I could talk about plastic and toys, but then there are so many other great creators that do that. I consider to be better than me and more consistently than me, like The Amazing, Yojo Jerk. These guys do it at a rate where I can't or I don't. So I'm like, okay, if there's anything that I'll use my platform for, it will be to share those messages. I just wish that I could share them a little bit more often. But being that I'm not like pulling anything out of my ass when it comes to them, sometimes I mess up and maybe you could hear it on the mic. It's not always the easiest things for me to talk about.
No.
So I can't
But that's
always
what
make them consistently.
but that's what makes it so appealing, right? And actually more impactful because you can tell it's coming from the heart. You generally believe what you're saying, and you're not just spewing it just to so you could be different. And it's
Yeah.
genuine, and you can't fake that. And for me, especially because I'm a channel member for you, and you get more in depth in the in those type of live streams, and none of it's fake. None of it's coming from a place that's just not with good intention. And I
I
love that
appreciate
about
that,
you,
man.
and I love the fact that you're man enough to do stuff like that. Because most guys want to be fucking tough and blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and you're very inclusive and with all sorts of people from all different areas, from whatever. I won't get into all those the categories, but it's everybody, right? So,
Right. I try.
um, and this which leads me into Toy Unity and the bullshit that I've been seeing lately. Because if anybody who knows
Oh
who you
man.
are and what you're all about, you are all about incorporating everybody and being intentionally inclusive. I hate that because it sounds like a buzzword, but it's not.
Mm.
And it bothers me that your intentions are being misconstrued and seem predatory, and it just I don't know. Do you want to speak to that a little bit?
um so as I mentioned before, I you guys know, especially watching my channel, I appreciate the channel memberships. Thank you so much. You guys supporting my channel, specifically you two guys. I don't mind going back and forth with someone, especially
Mhm.
when I feel like I've given them grace multiple occasions and they just continue to throw stones, right? And a lot of these guys throwing stones live in glass houses, and I don't mind that stuff. But at the same time, there's so much time I can dedicate towards that, especially if I'm trying to do or have a bigger purpose of bringing people together. And I know that my message, because it is unique and it is different, since it is unique and different, and I'm not just up here acting like Shartimus, um, since I'm not doing that and I am doing something that technically the keep it real videos and things like that, since it's foreign to some people, I do understand that people either don't accept or they feel what they don't understand. Like I'll always be
That's fair.
understanding to that, right? So I understand that certain people, especially Cabal members or whatever the case is. I'm a Mythic Legions fan. I've always been a Mythic Legions fan. Even if I want to complain about their articulation, I'm complaining as a fan first, right? That was always the case. It is definitely disheartening though for me to see employees like 1-6 shooter and stuff and
Yeah.
call it pettycon and do things like that. That is extremely disheartening because and I still don't think he realizes he doesn't just speak for himself. When you represent or when you work for a company, your actions also represent that company. So
Like
it is
D, right?
disheart
If he did something
yeah,
like that.
100%. So it is disheartening for me to see that type of stuff, especially when you can't find me ever saying anything negative about his artistry or him as a photographer because I never have online. It doesn't matter what live. I know for a fact I've never have. I've always only praised his work. So when I see stuff like that, like Pettycon and stuff, I'm like, okay. And that's why it's just like, oh, he's being sensitive or whatever. He's not taking the time, like you said, to get to know me or to see other things. So when he says I have a hate-based channel or this is Pettyconners, I just see people like many others that are just misinformed or never took the time to do any research or work themselves. So, as usual, they're just going out there being ignorant and just spouting things that they know nothing about.
Well, it's
I
because
can't,
it's clip knowledge. That's what it is,
it
right?
is, of course.
They get all their knowledge from clips, right? Sorry, go
Of
ahead.
course, right. So they see not the 80% or 90% of my content that is me being happy about plastic or keep it real videos. And they'll watch the 10% where someone throws a stone and I throw a stone back. They'll just watch that and be like, oh, this is what his channel is based on, or it's based on hating Hasbro or whatever the case is. They'll just see that. And that's fine. I understand that that is a repercussion to my action, to putting it out in the ethernet at all. I understand that's what comes with it. But at the same time, it is disheartening because you would think a lot of these guys, especially with their positions as employees to companies like Trevor, you would think a lot of these guys would be more educated or more self-aware, open-minded. You would think that that would be the case, but clearly it's not, and there's not much we could do about it. But just like the name says, like, I'm focused on unity and bringing like-minded people together. That sentence stops right there. I understand not everybody's going to be like-minded on a lot of subjects and topics. I'm not interested in bringing those guys together at all. Like, I'm just, there's nothing I could do. Like, and
Mhm.
every group is going to have their cultists or their diehards or their, and it's like, man, I'm trying to just give people more options on a day that realistically they would never have these options to begin with. I mean, it's been, the show's been going on for years and years and years. They were never, for them to be able to go down the road, down the block necessarily, and have more options. That's something that was never going to happen under that roof, right? For
Yeah,
multiple reasons,
Yeah.
yeah,
vendors, scheduling. I'm not just saying gatekeeping or toy politics. I'm saying for multiple reasons.
yeah.
So I'm just trying to make those things possible and give people more of a good time to have because I have siblings. We have a little one, and it's like the more options that I see them have and the more fun I see them have at these conventions, that's what makes it worth it to me. I kind of got to like drown out the noise of people acting ignorant, like Trevor at times, even
Yeah.
though I respect his artistry, I respect him as a photographer, never said anything negative about him in any space like that. Um, I just gotta ignore it, bro, because they, and it's crazy to me how misinformed I see people act and then they just run with it. I'm like, I wish I could be that ignorant. I wish I could be so confident about something that I know nothing about and just run with
But
it. I can't.
you,
I can't.
you
I know.
know, to that point though, if there wasn't such a cultist element to toy collecting,
Mhm.
um, you wouldn't have to have a toy unity show, Do
It wouldn't
right?
exist, bro. It
It wouldn't
wouldn't be
exist,
a
right?
thing, bro.
Right? There wouldn't be this tribalism that you would have to try to
Right.
combat, right? And try to
Right.
bring
So
people together. We'd
Yeah.
all be together,
right. We
right?
would just all
So
be under one roof and having a
yeah.
good time and
So
like so
I
yeah.
don't know. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know you like kind of outside of this sphere.
Mhm.
But watching you and listening to you and seeing what you're trying to convey, I can see fake. Believe me, brother, I can see fake. And you don't come across as that at all. And this is why I watch your channel, right? I like real. Recognizes real, right? I
Right.
don't like bullshit, and I want to know what I'm getting myself into. And with the way you present yourself and to present this opportunity for toy collectors to be in the same vicinity and offer two different shows, two different perspectives, and not try to bleed people's wallet to go to another show.
Mhm.
A lot of these other people that are talking about, oh, they could have just did it on a different weekend. You missed the fucking point.
People are
That was it. Was
flying
this was done
in.
by design.
Yes.
like
Yes.
like
Yeah.
just
Like,
right over their fucking heads. Like no
oh my
idea like what's
gosh,
happening with that.
man. Yeah.
Like you just listen to them like, are you guys fucking brain dead?
Mhm.
Like, does it not meet in the fucking middle? I don't understand it. I'm turning into Jersey Maniac a little bit here, but it's just it infuriates me. Like it just to no end. I just don't get it. And people commenting on you and your person, and it's just clearly that people have no experience with you at all, right? Even
No.
if it's
Yeah.
on the media space and all that other shit. and they're just trying to be loyalists and cultists to the brand or to the cult or whatever it is.
Mhm.
And I don't know. Sorry, man. Like I would hope we live in a world where people have broader brains and are smart enough to come together and realize that we all collect little tiny fucking plastic people, and life is not that fucking serious. And
But
hi
that
there
ties
has the fucking brick wall. Um,
but that
um,
ties into what you brought up earlier as far as a lot of people do feel like they have to have this tough persona and things like that, and
yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah, that's a
I'm
good point.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
none of that. Like,
No.
I'm not at the same time, I'm not worried about someone else physically. I'm also not leaning into that type of stuff. Why should there ever be a call for violence or anything like that in the toy space with guys that are buying action? That is wild. That's crazy. It don't matter how much you see me disagree online with someone or go back and forth with them. I will never even joke about
The,
stuff like that.
the only thing that separates this from a doll, it doesn't have fucking brushable hair.
I would say
How the
there is no separation, bro. There's some dolls don't
like
have brushable hair. There's no separation.
You have a
We
I
doll.
collect
needed
toys
something.
and
I
dolls.
needed fucking something. But
Right.
honestly, like it's like how do you fucking be tough and cool when we collect tiny plastic people?
I don't know,
Like you
man.
just can't. And believe me, like I grew up fighting, right? Like I said, I grew up poor. I grew up in poor neighborhoods, and if you didn't
Mhm,
fight, you got your ass fucking handed to you every fucking day. So
mhm.
I'm not about this in my adult life. I got myself. I'm in the fucking country now, and I have a decent life, and I love everybody. I smile at my fucking neighbors. I go to work. I say hi to people on the fucking street. I come home in my safe space. I hate using that fucking word, but it is.
But it
With
technically
all
applies. Mhm.
right, with all my little people here, get on my computer, find people like you, talk to the people in the chat. And I just want to have fucking happiness with the people in the hobby that I love. And Trevor might be a fucking great dude in real life, but I will never fucking talk to him because he's a cocksucker online.
Right.
Sir, I fucking said it.
No, no, I get it. I get it. I just see you might have the experience to grow up the way that you did. And I feel like that's a lot in a lot of the cases, that's what it relates back to. A lack of experience. Cause I feel like if you do experience certain levels of hardship, of violence, of thing, there's no way in your right mind you would be okay with leaning into that stuff as an
Oh
adult
no,
toy collector. There's no way. Where
you
it's
left
like
that
I
behind.
yeah, you're right. You want to find everything that I heard you describe sound absolutely beautiful because it tied back into the word of just sounded peaceful, bro. No,
Yeah,
I'm not saying none of our lives are perfect, and of course, but for the most part, it seems like you two guys can appreciate the fact that we're even able to live a peaceful life. Come on, man.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And in the world of division in real life, and that's what we deal with on a daily
Mhm.
basis.
Yep.
In our toy world, why the fuck would we want to bring that? I just don't get it. I don't want to be about it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Um, yeah, it is what it is.
It's hilarious to me, man. That term, divide and conquer, it is not just a term that should be taken lightly. It's like
No,
without me getting into specifics or getting too deep or putting on a little tinfoil hat here, it's like, yes, the more divided we are, the easier it is for whoever you believe is in control to just conquer. So when I'm on in these toy spaces, when I'm scrolling down my news feed and I see people arguing because you're left and I'm right, and they're both the same to me, which is both equally in delusion, thinking that it makes a difference to the people that are
it
really in
does.
control. They're just happy you guys are fighting. So whether it's
Yeah,
gender wars, whether it's race wars, whether it's political wars, whether they're just happy that you guys are so busy arguing with each other that you cannot focus on them. And it's just extremely disappointing to me, to be honest. Like,
absolutely. And I don't know. Maybe this is my faith talking to me, but um, I there's a reason why I call you brother and everybody brother or sister. It's because for
okay,
me, we're all brothers and sisters under God,
okay,
right? So
hmm
for me I used to be very angry in my youth, probably
hmm
hence where the fucking fighting came from. I had a
hmm
really bad temper, and I got married, and I leaned into being Catholic and rediscovering my faith and
okay,
getting back to that. And this caused me to rediscover my toy love and stuff, and getting away from things that made me angry, getting into things that made me happy.
hmm
And I'm all about bringing people together and having a good time and just loving my brothers and sisters in this world because without them, the world's terrible. So,
Right.
I think your idea with toy unity, we need to make that grow. We need to make that bigger than what it is, and actually pull people from Legion's Con and say, "Hey, look, we're not trying to divide. Come over, be a part of this, be a part of." Because from my experience with the people that we are in our, um, we don't kick people out, right?
Yeah.
We try to pull people in,
Right.
and I think that we need to focus on that,
I agree,
right?
man. And that's why I said I may personally not be religious, but I love when I see religion play or the institution, whether it's Christianity, Catholic, Muslim, whatever it is. I do think that it has its uses. And like you said, it actually came into your life and you was able to use it and it was very beneficial and helpful for you. And those are the beautiful parts of religion that I actually do like
See,
because I do feel like if used in the right way, especially at the right time, it could definitely help change someone's life for the better easily. 100%.
and this is why I say children of God and not Christ, because that eliminates so many other
Hmm.
things,
Hmm.
right? The Muslims, their God is it's ours God, but it's not Jesus,
Right.
right? It's God is in terms of the supreme being, like with Hindus and Buddha and all these other people, right? Like, so if you think of God as the supreme entity, creator, whatever,
Hmm.
that's what I focus on. And for me personally, I'll keep that stuff out of it because it's non-inclusive. Now I sound like a far leftist, but um, but I'm talking about Christ and Jesus and all that stuff, so maybe not. But anyways, uh, but it's all being is I try to include everybody, even with that statement I just made about God and children and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I don't want people to be separated, and to be honest, when we started the stream tonight, Ninja, I didn't think we'd be going down this avenue, but um,
Those are the best conversations, man, and but this is what happens when you get
yeah,
a group of like-minded guys that are just being honest and genuinely. Me personally, I'm not trying to attack nobody. When I bring up Trevor, I'm just bringing it up from a place of disappointment. That's all. I can even understand why these guys have the cultist mentality and why they want to back. I get it 100%. But it's still disappointing to me because I look at division when people are divided, I look at that as disappointing in itself. So I don't care whether the division is over politics, over toys, over race, over ethnicity, over borders, over boundaries, over whatever the division is. I just think it's pretty disappointing. And whenever I see it,
I think Hendo here has a good point, right? I grew up in a broken home, went in roundhouses. My toy collecting is the least serious thing I've ever done. Those people need to chill or find CSGO lobby. LOL. And it's true, right? Like it's one of those things where people need to live in other people's shoes and realize that there are bigger things out there than toys, little plastic people,
mhm.
and just be more respectful of everybody's lot in life. And I don't know.
I don't think honestly though, bro. I don't think people prioritize peace maybe the same way you do or a similar way to where you prioritize it.
Yeah,
Pi obviously prioritizes it. People don't prioritize that stuff. So they have to put on this persona, this tough guy act. And then, Clever said recently from Clever's Multiverse, shout out to
yeah,
him.
no, he's an entertaining motherfucker. I'll tell you
He
that.
is. He is. He's very entertaining and very thought provoking. He
Yeah,
said, that line, it's more than just toy or it's just toys. Well, it was just toys. But then once people start making comments, it quickly diverts and now it goes left and it's no longer about toys or anything else like that. And I think that's what we see. But I don't think it's a coincidence that we're in one of the most sensitive times when it comes to politics, World War III, whatever you want to call it. We're
life.
in one of yes, we're in one of the most stressful times economic wise, and then so even in the toy space, I see people they're quick to attack way more than they try to understand. And I think that
Absolutely.
is a part of everything that they're consuming on the news, the outside, the reality, the world, how horrible things are out there, it starts to manifest within them. Therefore, the only thing they could put out is horrible shit too. Because they have nothing, they're taking in
Yeah,
nothing but negativity, right? So the only
yeah,
thing they
fair
can
enough.
output is negativity.
Yeah,
And it just sucks. It sucks because that's technically goes against a lot of the stuff that I believe in and a lot of the
yeah,
shout
me
out to
too.
Jersey Maniac. He's doing a great job
He is
addressing things from a
absolutely.
factual perspective, right? Because Jersey doesn't say, "Oh, Ninja's a great guy. No one should question his intentions. That's not what he does. He tries to break things
No.
down from a factual perspective.
And you know, with Ninja, and if anybody that watches it, he's very opinionated. But when he gets, to a stage where somebody points out that he's wrong, he's willing to accept it. Oh, I'm wrong about that. I didn't
Mhm,
know that, right?
mhm,
And he's willing to retreat from his hard stance,
mhm.
and accept it and move forward and learn a little bit more about that. Like, if more people could be like that, we'd be way better off.
It's too much ego and pride, bro. People got too
Yeah,
much
like,
ego and pride. I just find it funny because we're talking about ego and pride and we collect dollies. We're collecting
yeah,
dolls
man,
and
like,
Barbies, basically, right? Well, our Barbies might be more articulated and look more ferocious, but it's still a
yeah,
Barbie, bro.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
so I just think it's funny that there's even in the toy collecting space, there's so much ego and pride. It's hilarious, bro.
And don't
Like
tell me there's never been a moment in your life as a toy collector you've never been ashamed of toy collecting, because you have.
100%. Yep.
I guarantee it. And if you haven't been, you're lying,
Yeah. I would
right? Or you're a sociopath and you have no
I would
feelings.
agree with
One of the
that
two,
too. If you haven't been, you're lying. I agree with that 100%.
right? Like, it's nonsense. And there's a couple posts here or chats that I starred. Ninja, you're my biggest inspiration on YouTube shit, in life and just overall. Thank you for what you bring to this community. We are all grateful to have you here, brother. Mad respect too.
Nothing. Frankie knows I got nothing but love for him, man. Thank you,
Frankie's
Frankie. I
awesome.
appreciate that, man. He
Yeah,
is. He is. He
yeah.
has a heart of gold, man.
And he'll be on our show in a couple weeks.
I'll be in the chat.
Nice. And then here we have Yojo Daddy.
Mhm.
As a mental health worker in our local jail, I promise just being there and hearing someone someone can change the world a little bit at a time. Keep doing it, Ninja.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that 610, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought we needed to highlight those. But yeah, so let's transition a little bit and get into some softer topics. Um,
I can do the rough one.
um,
Yeah, let's transition, bro. Let's do it.
yeah, yeah, because we probably go all night.
Mhm.
One of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, and I think it would be a nice transition here, is um, let's look at some toys from our collections that are some of our favorites. They don't have to be our absolute favorites,
Okay.
but just some of our favorites that we can look at tonight and just
All right. I'll
reset.
show off my Barbies.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll get my comb so I can brush their hair.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first?
I got to grab some first.
See, look, that's his out to,
Hi,
to
man.
not
You
be
gotta
first.
be
See?
prepared, man.
Come on, bro. That's his out to not be first. I'll show one. Do you want to do one and one and we just keep rotating?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first one that I'll show while Impossible grabs his. It's gonna make you want to open your Sagat, bro. And you mentioned this. You mentioned this figure earlier, dude. When you just look at the design and I'm sorry, my lights are kind of bright, so it's not doing it justice. But when you look at the design and everything on this guy,
That's good, man. That
I know
pose.
Dan as a character, he's supposed to be like a comic relief character and everything.
Yeah.
But his head sculpt, he looks like just a great martial artist or a samurai or something like that. He has that real Asian look to his head sculpt. I mean, just this pose by itself. Hey, Krusty Old Crow, what's going on, man? Dude, our talk has been good so far. We were talking about accountability and pride and egos. Krusty Old Crow, I got a lot of respect for him, man.
Crow's awesome, man. He's a good dude.
He handled a lot of things awesome when it came to somebody he was cool with. May still be cool with, but he showed his character. Krusty Old Crow showed his character when all that stuff went down.
Yeah.
This guy is awesome. He is 100% awesome. There's not a lot of figures that you could get in certain poses in general. And the ab waist on them, I could just snap it off too without heating it up. The ab waist on them is really nice because it allows for it allows for some good range and movement. But as Jojo Jerk said earlier, these Storm Arena figures are a game changer. This is import quality at domestic prices. I don't know how they're doing it. I'm sure it would be cheaper too if we didn't have to worry about tariffs and all the other BS going on.
Well, apparently they have their own factory, and that's why they can get them done cheap.
Hey, whatever it is, they need to keep doing it. Whatever it is.
we're gonna circle back around to what we were just talking about, just because
Let's do
Rex
it.
made a
Let's
good
do it. Let's do
made a
it.
good point.
Let's do it.
You know what? This conversation is very inspiring. I've recently found myself being hostile towards people who use AI in their toy videos. I'm going to be a better man and try to be civil.
You see,
So
okay, you
sometimes
go
you just
first.
need to talk. Sometimes you just need to talk about stuff,
Hmm.
right? Sometimes you just need to be real, and give our perspectives. And Rex, if you feel that way, I feel pretty good about it, because every day that we're together and we work together to be better people,
Hmm.
and we listen to people that we respect, and try to learn and expand who we are, we will all be better for it, not just individually, but as the whole. So that's what I will say to that. And Ninja,
Um, as
how
far
about
as
you?
what I say, Rex, I especially me being an artist, I agree with you on a lot of the AI stuff. I'm not a fan of it. I feel like it just needs to be a tool to complement the artist. It shouldn't have to carry the art as a whole. But I built majority of my platform being consistent without AI at all. But give my videos a chance, Rex. Hopefully you don't feel like the way I use AI at times. Hopefully you don't feel like it's too overbearing or it's too much. But I think anytime someone can take accountability and do some self-reflection inward, the same way Rex just showed he was able to do, I think that right there is a strength within itself. So shout out to you, Rex, for being able to listen to other people having a conversation, right? But then also think about how it made you feel and apply some of it to yourself. Dude, that's a power in itself that most people nowadays cannot do. And yeah,
Absolutely.
there's so much negativity going on in the world, but especially as men, as leaders, as protectors, providers, it is on us to make sure we are doing the self inventory to filter out a lot of that negativity and be responsible for what we put out. Because we got a choice. Every day we can either choose to put out love or hate. Those are only two options we got, Rex. It's only love or hate every day. It's up to us.
That's what I wish I had said. Uh,
Nah, yours is good, man. I just sometimes I go on these rants, bro. You know, with
oh
great
no, it's
power, I
good, man.
gotta
That's what we love about you.
thank you,
Um,
man.
I'm late to the party. What's up, Suit Pie, Ninja, and the chat? Great to
What's
see
up,
you,
Lou?
everyone.
What's up, Lou?
All right, so let's get you off the stage here. And if Pie has his figure, if not, then I have mine.
I got one.
All right.
This just
Oh.
this represents just all the NECA movie turtles.
Mhm.
I think these things still hold up today. I mean, they're not as articulated as figures as the past few years, but they just look amazing.
Mhm.
So I'll do a hot
Can't
take on this. I will
can't beat
say
these.
that in the pantheon, or the what is it, the Rushmore of toys and action figures of greatest of all time, those turtles have to be one of the faces on Rushmore. Just
Yeah.
saying.
I don't want to. I don't want to try to pose it anymore because I don't want to break it.
It is NECA, right? Be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
The good thing is they've released these like 3 or 4 times now. You've probably even more. So you've had plenty of chances to get them, which is good.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is just represents all 4 of them. They just look amazing. They're so good. They look so good.
Did you
And K Town,
recently?
those are the only figures you need.
Yeah, that's funny. That set of turtles that you're holding, Pie, those are the only full set of NECA turtles that I actually own. It's
See?
just that set. That's how great
There you
those
go.
are.
Yeah.
Tell me you can't watch that 1990 turtle movie to this day and still make you feel the same way you did back, what is it, 30 years ago?
Yeah, man. That was so
Like,
dark and deep, and it was so
oh,
good at the time, man. It was
it still
beautiful.
holds up.
Still
Like,
holds
it's
up.
so
And
good.
the origin they used for that movie was from the comic book, not
Yeah,
from the cartoon,
absolutely.
Okay.
which was
And
good.
Shredder dies in the first issue in the comics. Like, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that was Mirage Ninja Turtles issue 1. Like, that was it in movie form. The only thing that was different is they had the color bandanas. That's it. Everything else was the same. Um,
Yeah.
Ninja, you're my biggest inspiration for starting a channel. Eventually, I'll hit you up for some advice when I'm about to get started. There
Amen.
you
Hey, I appreciate that. I just didn't want to assume that you already watched, but thank you so much, Rex. And whatever advice anybody needs, like I was thinking about doing a whole AI dedicated video where I just walk people through how I do what I do. But Frankie knows this as well as a few other people. I'm not here to gatekeep, bro. Whatever advice you need, whatever tools I'm using, I walk people through everything because your vision and my vision will still never be the same. We could use the same pencil, we could have the same canvas. It's still never going to be the same. So I never understand when it comes to the whole pride and ego thing. Even when we look at some of the toy makers, it's like I don't always agree with Val's delivery. But are we going to act like he is not a wealth of information when it comes to the industry, when it comes to toy making? We can't do that. Like we have to acknowledge the fact that if you go to his YouTube channel, he's put out some videos that toy companies have never even considered putting out as far as
Yeah.
being a wealth of information. So yeah, whatever questions you got, Rex, when that time comes, man, I'm here to answer. I'm here to help, man.
Well, just to go back to Bobby Valla, he put out a video about third party figures on Saturday, which was really good.
Yeah, I didn't see that
Yeah,
one
that
yet.
was
Was it good?
really good.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
Oh
you
watch
gotta
yeah,
that.
watch it.
yeah.
Gotta check that
Yeah, it
out.
was real good.
I would definitely watch
Yeah.
that for
I
sure.
got well, I know I know how he feels about IPs and bootlegs and
He
third
he
so I was
gets into that.
interested.
He
Okay,
gets into
okay.
that.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't give you any spoilers, but yeah, no, he gets into that. It was a good video.
Mhm.
And the figures that he was looking at, I had every one of them, which is kind of, telling on what I spend my money on. But no, it's real good. You got to watch it. Um, okay, so I guess I'm up. So
Yes.
Yeah, you're up.
I'm going to start with a figure that means a lot to me, mostly because of my love for China
Mm.
and mythology of the Chinese variety, and this Monkey King figure that is from, I can't remember it's Divine Studios or something Studios, but this thing here is every bit of a mezco, and the soft goods on here are
Dude,
completely
look at the
layered.
bendy wire. Look at how good it looks
Oh
like.
yeah, no, it's amazing. But again, there's layers after layers after layers of clothing here, like, and it's phenomenal. Like it moves. It's got great articulation. There's ankle pivot here. Like it is so good. And I'm not even including only because it's so fucking big. The giant fucking cape that it comes with,
Wow, that
which
looks
is
like dude, that is the size of a Spawn cape. That's how Spawn's cape
oh
should
yeah.
be.
Well, honestly, like so, if you ever seen any like Sun Wukong art,
Mhm.
he's got this big flowing cape, and he's always got the sky and everything moving around him, and this is what these ribbons are supposed to represent and stuff. And
That's
then
a
he's got
huge
his
cape. Bro, you basically held up a toddler's t-shirt
honestly,
and you're calling it a cape.
yeah. And he's got his phoenix feathers and his armor. So this is after he goes on his hero's journey and he becomes the Monkey King, which is basically a deity,
Mm.
in Chinese mythology, right?
Is that cape wired?
Oh yeah, this thing is fully white.
I would hope
Uh,
so.
yeah, it is absolutely wired. Yeah. So yeah, it's wired. It's so big that I can't display it with it on because it just takes up too much shelf space. And I just pulled this off the shelf, but comes with multiple hands, everything. Like this thing here is amazing. It is everything that Mezco could do, but just Chinese. So, and this has obviously a sweet spot for me because I love Chinese mythology and all that kind of stuff. So this thing's awesome, and I'm very excited with a little bit of a precursor that was coming in the future. They're doing Chinese DD action figures, which are these fucking crazy big fucking god guys. Go Zhonghui is one of them. They've renamed him, but he's definitely Zhonghui, which is like the Demon King Lord. And go on 5K, you'll find them. They fucking look amazing. If you're into great action figures, and I know the
Mhm.
company, they're gonna be fucking phenomenal. Don't miss out on them.
Yeah, I gotta check those out.
They're fucking legit, bro.
Um, so are we showing off one more? Do we have any more to show off?
Oh, I got shit tons. I go here all night.
I know, but Pi ran and only grabbed one. I'm wondering if he grabbed another
Oh,
one too.
I grabbed a few more.
Okay,
I grabbed
I
a
only
few
got two
more.
more, really, realistically. And this was another place we brought up earlier today. This is a Savage Crucible figure, and this isn't even one of their new ones. Like this is an older one, but when I think of a baddie in
Oh, I
my
have nothing better.
mind, obviously I could think of some beautiful women and Instagram models when I say the word baddie. But as far as a big bad for action figures or my collection, dude, the armor, that helmet, the horns, everything is interchangeable. Everything you can part swap on, like everything pops off easily. There's no real like look at that. Like there's no real fight to nothing. I love that the horns can be moved. They can be popped out if you heat them up. And this is kind of what I love about Savage Crucible in the first place. Got some real metal on the chains. This is nice. And I'm not just saying this because they'll be at the convention. That's not why I'm saying it. They don't need a plug. Trust me. Savage Crucible don't need a plug. I'm pretty sure they're bigger than me on Instagram and maybe even YouTube at this point, but just in general, they don't need my plug. I'm just showing off the toys that I really enjoy. And I think that this guy specifically for a big bad, if you're missing out or want a big bad for your savage stuff, I think this guy definitely hits the mark when it comes to
Oh,
that because this helmet, the horns, the skin tone, complexion, and remember, everything here is interchangeable. We can take any of this armor off and put it on that Varnock figure that Suda showed up earlier. Everything being interchangeable, the options,
so
beautiful, man.
answer Crow's question here, because Savage Crucible is a line I haven't cracked yet. In your guys'
Hey,
opinion, who's the one to start with?
I would say I don't know what these guys are gonna answer. If Suda could hold up the figure again that you should start off with, he held it up earlier. Right there, Crow. That is the one to start off with. I have a
So
review on my channel. Please go check
so
it out.
Ninja and I
Yeah,
are in agreement with this. Absolutely. Absolutely.
a lot of different options with that one.
This one is the one you want to get into because it has everything that is the best about the line in one box.
It's called
So
Varnox Unchained. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure it's on the Savage website, still in stock. It
yeah,
was out of
it's
stock
cool.
for a while, so I have two in my cart right now that I did not check out with, and I need to because I know
And
once they're gone, they're gonna be gone.
but these guys, they were gone and they've come back in and they've gone again. But Savage Crucible strikes me as the line that caters to collectors. I think they'll keep reproducing things to a certain level.
Yeah, to a certain extent, I just know they have so much more on the horizon that they can't afford to even keep going back and
Yeah,
reproducing stuff because they need
yeah,
to fill that factory space with other things. But
but yeah,
Crow, if there's one that is called Varnox the Unchained or Varnock the Unchained,
yeah. Get in on
I-
that. Yeah, yeah.
it's that
Grab
You
it,
one,
can,
bro.
Rusty.
It's that one.
there's so many parts on that figure. You can make it into anything you really want
Oh
to.
yeah, like that's why I got
Yeah.
three. Like you can literally make three different figures.
Three.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, like yeah. Well, if you're gonna pay for shipping, you might as well go all out, right? Like
Yeah, as Pi said earlier, right?
Yeah.
so. Yeah, no, that yeah, to Crow. That for sure is what you want to do. And I want to circle back to this comment here. How are you guys gonna have me on after Ninja's been on here? How do I top
Stop.
this? This feels exactly like Ninja's members live. You guys rock. Um,
Thanks,
dude.
Frankie.
So, Frankie, brother, you are going to be just fine. You have so much personality and
Oh
charisma,
yeah, man.
and you are going to have a lot of fun with us. And don't worry, brother. And you're not on the next one. We have somebody else next week, but you'll be on the one after that. And it doesn't matter who we have. It's going to be all about you. We're going to have a good time, and you'll be amazing. Don't worry. All right. So, let's move on to the Pie Man. Where you got? Oh, that's me. Don't put me on there. Ah!
Whoops.
Oh, I'm messing up 24/7, bro. I do it all the time. Don't even worry about it.
There you go.
This is the Black
Ooh.
Getter Robo
What the hell is that?
What
That
is
looks
that from?
amazing.
from Sentinel.
Okay.
Damn.
It's from an anime. It's basically a giant robot. I don't know
What
if you've ever
anime is
heard
it
of
from?
Getter
dope.
Robo.
Okay.
There's a different version of him, but this guy has like the two axes with the chain. It's got die cast. It's got a wired cape. Um,
Ricky is gonna rock.
It's from an old anime, basically.
It looks amazing.
Nah, it
I
looks
fucking want
good,
that thing
bro.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's a dry brush. Maybe it's just me, but it looks like
Yeah.
on the cloth goods at the bottom of the cape. I
Yeah.
love
Do
Yep.
some
when it's
weathering.
dirty up
Yeah.
capes. Yes, I love when it's weathering. That's the
Oh,
word I
yeah.
needed. Thank you. I love when it's weathering, man. That looks
Oh,
awesome.
looks fucking amazing.
He comes with other accessories. I don't.
How old's that figure? Can we still get it, or is it like?
Oh, it's
God.
well. You could if you could find it on eBay. Yeah, it's.
Oh, hold on here.
quite
Maybe
a
Rex
beast.
knows about this. Shin Getter, bro. I need that.
Yeah, Shin Getter.
Okay.
Well, it's not
okay.
quite Shin Getter, but it's Black Getter basically.
Okay.
Hey, Billy Boy Toys, I'm in the same boat with you, man. I just don't have a huge toy budget either, bro. I really don't.
Bro, the markets have been good to me. That's the only reason why. Money.
I just love Japanese anime robots like Voltron and
Yeah.
Do you actually
Giant
buy any
Robo.
Gundam or anything?
Sorry.
Do you buy Gundam or anything like that since you love the robots?
I have some Gundams. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I just think as far as giant robots, that's like the flagship over there, right? They're number one.
Gundam. Oh yeah, they have
Everything
a giant.
falls in
They
underneath.
literally
Oh
have a
yeah.
giant flagship robot in Kyoto, I think, of Gundam. He's like fucking 10 stories tall. He's a fucking
Yeah,
they've
I've
been
seen
and he
stuff
moves and
online.
shit. Like
It looks
yeah.
beautiful.
Where's it?
No, I was saying I
Oh.
seen that online. It
Oh,
looks beautiful.
online. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Kyoto. I might be wrong, but yeah, no, that thing looks amazing. I want to do that. Now I'm sounding like Jersey Maniac. It's amazing. Fuck me.
Well, Jersey Maniac is sounding like someone else when he does that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. So fuck, we're all regurgitating shit. So speaking, well, you went with big
Gun
robots.
fluff.
I'll go with big robots too, but I'm gonna do a twofer because it's Voltron and there's two of them. But I have Soul of Jokoken. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. May not be. Vehicle Voltron and Lion Force Go.
Careful with
Lion.
those. Don't
What?
drop them.
Well, at least I have them displayed, unlike you. I could show
Got
off the
one of them
boxes
displayed.
if you want me to.
Oh, don't be taking
Got the
shots.
Go Lion displayed.
But these things are fucking amazing, and they're heavy as shit. And I love Voltron as a kid, as now, and these are the perfect renditions. I have the knockoff Blitz Wave, Blitz, whatever the hell that company was. I have those, but still, the Soul of Jokoken ones are my renditions. They remind me of the Matchbox version back when I was a kid. And I couldn't decide which one I wanted to show off tonight, so I did both, and I love it. So I was a massive Voltron kid. My parents got me the Matchbox, both. No, did I have both? No, I had the Lions. I had the Lions. They had the one bad thing about this fucking rendition. The Matchbox released the robots. Were they Robeast? And they were like 5-inch figures to go battling your fucking giant Voltron figure, and they came in these cool coffins and shit, but it didn't line up. So that was the scale wasn't a big deal in the 80s, I guess. But these things are fucking phenomenal. They're great.
They look nice.
They don't articulate that well, but they look good.
They're fucking robots, man. You don't need them to articulate well. They're not gonna be doing Spider-Man fucking web poses.
See, because I live under a rock, bro. I live under a rock and I be messing up all the time just with the little things. I was under the impression this had to be like newer stuff or recent pickups, and you guys are showing some nice like grails and everything else. I'm like,
I said from your collection, dude.
I know. And look at me. That's why I said that's on me. I implied they're talking about like recent pickups because I think about LP and the recent. I'm like, no, I probably we'll save it for next time I'm on this show. I'll probably pick out like my most 3 important pieces out of my entire collection. Because you guys,
I can't. That was on me. I didn't give you enough information.
I'm just picking random stuff, man.
You're right. And then I guess if we're gonna say third, I'm just keeping with the recent pickups that have impressed me. I assumed in my mind we're talking about like the last month or so or something like that. I can't remember how it was worded, but I know I thought we were talking about recent stuff. And I know I'm gonna get called the show for this one, and it's totally okay because I don't review a lot of their products. But this guy right here, Dude, the way people have been glazing this damn figure has genuinely pissed me off. Like, it's
Yo,
genuinely pissed me off. Let me explain. So I didn't rush to get it. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to a show. I'll pick it up from a show and everything. And um, so I finally got it and I finally opened it and I realized why so many people are glazing this thing. And I brought this up before. Sometimes, even with Action Force, they're too stiff right out of the package. Now, an Action
no,
Force figure that was not stiff out of the package, and I glazed the hell out of that thing, was the Swarm Tracer,
yeah,
the glow in the dark one. That was
yeah,
beautiful. Right
yeah,
out of the package, I'm pretty sure I even opened one up on live to prove that it was nice and smooth out of the package. Now I only have one of this guy,
yeah, yeah.
but man, right out of the package, I'm gonna let Suba describe maybe what it was like for him. But right out of the package for me, it came with another waist piece. I didn't need
Oh,
it. My waist piece was totally fine. Nothing falls off, nothing breaks easily. Everything is smooth. This felt almost kinda like import quality out of the package. Dude, I'm not trying to glaze extra,
No, no, no.
I
I barely like Bobby Vala, and I fucking love this figure. So,
I
um,
barely like Bobby. Dude, it don't matter how you feel about the guy,
so
this shit was a
this
home run.
shit is fucking
This
solid, dude. I
bro,
got the waist piece as well, and did I need it? No, but I like tight joints, so I
okay,
swapped mine,
okay.
right?
See, I didn't
Uh,
swap mine, and as you can see, it's
no,
not
no, I
I don't
probably
have
didn't
no
need
issue.
to, but it just I like it a little tighter, right?
Yeah,
But it was just fine. And the detail on this, the fucking legs, the knives, the gear, the gun that splits, like the sawed-off shotgun thing, like
mhm.
how fucking cool is that? The modern machete knife that like I don't know Somali pirates. Well, I shouldn't maybe say that, but that modern pirates would
Ain't nobody
use.
sensitive here, bro. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
but yeah, like, and the soft goods is good, and there's a lot of detail here. He's got this little poof thing here on the top that just adds to that little extra something. Like, it is a really, really good figure. And if the black, like the line as a line, is this
Yeah,
damn
man.
good, I am fucking all in. I am all
100%.
in.
Like you said, if this is what we have to look forward to from that line,
Oh,
I really hope quality-wise, this is what it is. I know
but
designs
he's
are gonna change. I actually like the designs of some of the black figures more than this, but if
oh,
quality-wise, this is what we have to look forward to, oh, I
I'm
might be all in on the black line.
I'm cutting back on Action Force because I'm all in on the black. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sorry, Bobby. Like, I'm going to buy your black stuff and have to cut
Well,
some
that's
things.
what
So it's
happens when you wanna separate things that should probably be together anyways. So you
yeah,
make people
like
have to pick and choose, and they're gonna let
yeah,
go of Action Force to then
yeah.
pick up the black, 100%.
And there's a nice wash on this. Like, it's just really,
Everything.
really
It's
well
just
done.
everything, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
I love it. And
genuinely pissed
the
off.
joints are buttery, but they're ratcheted. Like,
Yes, yes. The butterfly joints are crazy. I was genuinely annoyed with how many people I saw glazing this thing, and I'm like, "Dude, I don't get it. I don't get a check from Valaverse. Never
the
did."
one the
But
one thing that Hasbro really fucks up is they ratchet the ankles, but they fuck up the ratchet with the ankles. It's always in that mid position that it
mhm.
doesn't fit right. And but Bobby's, it's perfect. Like, it's a ratcheted flat, like 90 degree or parallel to the table or the floor or whatever it is. He got that right, and they don't always fucking do that. Oh,
Still
snaps, you're
waiting to
back.
get mine.
And
Still have to
apparently he's
get
gonna do
mine.
another run. He said that last week.
Yeah, he's gonna do another run, so that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. And if he does do another run, like the 23 fucking people that are watching, if you don't have it, fucking buy it. And I'm not chilling for Bobby. It's just a fucking great figure.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even review a lot of Action Force stuff.
Me
When
either.
I do, I'm passionate about what I like. But and that's another thing, like, it's hard. I can't even be a regular reviewer the way a lot of other guys are because 'cause I'm not getting a lot of stuff, and I don't wanna show off regular stuff. I kinda only show off what I'm passionate about,
Yeah,
but this right here, dude, I feel like if every Action Force figure was to this standard, like, quality-wise, they would even be bigger than they are now because 'cause they're already big now,
Okay.
but I just feel like, man, this guy set the bar for what we wanna expect from the black moving forward.
absolutely, man.
100%.
I'd love to see
It does, Rex. It
accessory
absolutely
pack
does.
for this thing, like he did for the girls, the
Yeah,
balloons,
man. That would be
like with a
cool.
peg leg.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and a pirate and a parrot.
A peg leg. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's dope.
Right. Yeah, no, I fucking this was a figure that I would review for sure on my channel if I still reviewed and didn't retire because I felt shame watching your videos, so I had to give it up. But
Yeah, right.
um
Well, it's a good thing I only review once every 2-3 months, so don't even worry about it.
I'm just fucking with you. No, my studio's out in my shed, and so I take the winters off, and I'll start reviewing in the summer. But yeah, man, Valid verse shipping to fucking Canada is terrible. It is, Bobby. You fixed it for a bit,
That's
and then you fucked it up, and this is why I hate you.
that's one of the
I
reasons I don't
just
have one.
No, I
complaints
don't hate
about
you,
that
but
often. Yeah.
but again, he's got a good. So when I buy figures up here in Canada, um, I buy from Me Collectibles, and Pi does too, typically. And he's the best retailer that you could ever deal with, regardless of what countries he's in.
Mhm.
Um, and he's got an exclusive contract with Bobby, and he ships him all the exclusives a little later than probably you guys get them, obviously, but they eventually show up, and that's where I've gotten like shit. Um, Sidewinder, the Sidewinder exclusive. I grabbed him. I grabbed the Wraith and those ones, all from E Collectibles. So as long as he still gets them and the prices are good and his shipping is you buy $150 from him, free shipping. So yeah, I'm covered. I'm good. We don't need Bobby Val. Well, we need Bobby Val to ship, but we don't need to buy from Vala.
All I'm saying is if this is what we got to look forward to, I think the black is gonna be way better than Action Force was, to be
Oh
honest, 'cause
God, yeah.
this is crazy.
I like
Yeah,
the
that
weird
boat
stuff,
too.
like the
Did you
Dreadnoks and like
Mhm.
Cobra and all that kind of shit. So
Yeah, that's all the black is.
yeah, right. So I'm gonna lead heavy into this.
I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product of that boat, the
Yeah,
Zodiac or
buddy.
the boat he's coming
Yeah.
out with. That looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I think I'm a weird guy for accessories, and that's why when Huber when he wants to glaze Mezco, I can't say anything because even with their slightly big heads, Mezco knocks it out the park when it comes to
Oh
accessories.
yeah.
And since I am a little accessory hoe, I really can't say nothing about accessories. But when you bring up that boat, I kind of just want the water effect. As
Yeah,
far
that
as
water effect is
accessories,
is
that
really nice.
water, yeah, if I could have an Aang or a water bender with that water looks beautiful, bro. I want that.
Actually,
So
this is gonna lead me into glazing something
go
else
ahead.
here.
I'm done with the figures. I don't have any more to show off. I only grabbed 3. So
I'm gonna dip into a few because I got a bunch here behind me. But before that, I want to do something else. Stop the screen share. So I am going to check out something here that um is the biggest, I want to say, underappreciated thing for the toy community as a whole, and I don't think they get enough credit at all. And people
okay.
will do the live streams and they'll bring them up and oh, yeah, we got this from in that little shut up, but they don't get in depth on what they do. And these are the Find My Figure ladies, and they're your ladies. But the fact that they go in day in day out, find all the new picks for all the new figures that are coming out, and they're not looking for anything other than bringing news. And again, I've never met them in real life, but they seem like such sweet women. And they do tireless work, and people bring them up on their channels at all times, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Find My Figures," blah, blah, and they just kind of like blow past it.
Mhm.
But they do great work, and we really should thank them because they don't have to do this.
Thank you, man. I
They don't,
appreciate that. I'm sure they're appreciative of that too, man. Thank you.
and I go in here every freaking day to see what's coming new, and
Mhm.
they never disappoint because they're always uploading. And they show every new figure that's coming out. And the one figure that you guys just brought up, and I can't fucking remember what it was. It was on here. I saw it. What were you guys just talking about?
Hmm.
Well, you guys can't remember either. Come on,
I don't know.
they said don't feel.
We just talked about a bunch of figures. I don't know which one in specific.
It's okay.
Gulliver, the
Oh
black.
yeah, the boat, the water. I was talking about the
The boat.
accessories
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
water
yeah, yeah. The
effects.
boat. The boat. Yeah,
Yeah. Valis showed that off like
yeah, yeah.
last week at some point. Yep, right there.
There it is. Right. So there you go. Your ladies got you covered.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. Look at that. look at that effect where the blade of the motor
Yes.
is 2 offset jets. Like, tell me, uh, uh, Hasbro did that with their
The
Fortnite boat.
Fortnite boat? Yeah, no. Yeah.
No,
No.
it was just like a blue glob.
Hmm.
Like, and they had a very little paint on it. This thing looks amazing.
It's really nice, man. Yeah, I can't wait.
It looks so good. Um, the one thing I'm really excited about is we were talking about Ace earlier. Oh, that's a
This thing
terrible.
got lights and sounds, and yeah, I'm sure the price point is gonna be hefty, but if you're into
Oh
Knight
yeah.
Rider, this
I'm
is
buying this. I had the
look
80s
at that.
version of this card,
Oh my
and it.
god. And it's 1/12 scale?
Oh yeah, this thing's amazing. Like, I got fucking rock hard when I saw this the fucking first time. Okay, like I hadn't been like, fuck, man, I hadn't been that hard since I saw my wife naked for the first fucking time. Like, this
Hey,
thing
bro. Hey,
looks
no, I
fucking
get it.
amazing.
That's how I would feel if somebody did a Xena action figure, because that's what
Yeah,
that was my IP growing up. Bro, look at this. This is a HasLab of HasLabs. Like, this is
absolutely.
crazy, bro.
I was such a fucking Knight Rider fan as a kid. I fucking loved it. I got my parents to buy me the leather jacket. I'm pretty sure it was
Oh, you
leather,
was
but it
going
looked
in.
like leather.
You was going
I was
hard,
fucking
man.
all in. And I never would button up my fucking shirts. I would have them all the way down to my fucking belly button almost. Like, I was fucking all in. I had the big belly. I fucking dressed like him,
That's dope.
right?
That's cool, man. I couldn't dress like
Like,
Xena, or else I would have been
yeah,
considered something else nowadays, but I
yeah,
couldn't dress like her, but
yeah.
I loved her a lot.
Oh yeah, no, man. I had the car, like the 80s version of this car. It pressed on the
Mhm,
lights blade. It would talk like Kit and stuff. But
mhm.
that like the light in the front, that I never did that. Like, oh, the best we got was the doors open. We could put Michael Knight in there. If you guys watch my YouTube channel, I actually found that action figure a couple of years ago. My old one at Christmas time. My mom gave it to me. He's like, "Look what I have," and I posted a little short about it. But um, I love that car. I worshipped it, man, as a kid. I even had the little like dinky car ones, like the Hot Wheels, but they weren't Hot Wheels. I fucking loved it. So the fact that Ace is doing this fully licensed, not that I would feel guilty about it, but I buy third party shit all the time, but
Right.
it
Yeah.
makes it that much better, and it looks phenomenal. And
This
the best part about Ace, he takes feedback from his customers because he's already gone in and said, "Hey, we're gonna update the David Hasselhoff head sculpt and try to make it a little bit different and a little bit more accurate. Thank you for the feedback." So, like, he's got my money. I got pre-orders for I'm getting that big fucking horse dude 3030. Like, Ace, if he makes something, I'm all in. I grabbed his what the hell was that? The Silverhawks. The Silverhawks figures that he did, the monster I fucking love.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, dude. And you know, Pi was throwing off a couple weeks ago. The Gotcha Man. So yeah, Ace is doing some good shit. Did you guys want to run through some figures here, or did you want to go look at some other shit?
There's too much stuff, bro, and you're gonna mentally make me go broke. I don't even want to mentally go broke tonight.
All right, well, we don't
I
have
don't
to.
want
We
to
can
do that, bro.
we can get out of here.
well,
Uh,
Ninja, what figures are you looking forward to this year the most? Like that you just can't wait to get? Are there any
I
coming
know
up?
the Savage Crucible Elric. I know that's top of the list for me. I would. He's a good army builder too because of the black helmet. I would love to get even more than one. I know that for sure. But I am looking forward to anything that SH Figure Arts is doing regarding the My Hero Academia line.
Mhm.
I don't like the prices, of course, but I'm looking forward to anything there. Anything SH Figure Arts, JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, more Storm Arena stuff, the black. I'm conflicted. When you pulled up to find my figures, there was Revel Tech did a Batman Beyond figure, and it was like the prototype suit. It was the first one that they showed. It had all the
Yeah.
red on it, and that's not what people really wanted. Now, right now, they show off their most recent Batman Beyond, and I feel I like Batman Beyond, or I'm a fan of Terry McGinnis more than I am of Bruce Wayne,
Mhm.
and I'm conflicted
Yeah.
about that one, but
I'm getting
Hold on,
there.
wind that up. That you mentioned something there. You can't just say something like that and just glaze past it. Why is that?
why am I a fan of Terry McGinnis more?
Yeah,
Because
I find it interesting.
Terry McGinnis didn't let his trauma consume his life. So, for example, Terry said, I mean, if you go back, you watch the animated series, or if you read the comics,
Mm,
Terry does at the end, he does find a good balance point of being Batman, but still having a family, still having a wife.
mhm.
He finds that good middle ground where unfortunately Bruce was never able to do that, or he
No,
knew was to how to be Batman. So when Selena Kyle says to Bruce, and she's like, you do all this talk about your parents, and but if there's one person in this room who's still controlled by their parents or their daddy issues, and it's you, Bruce. She's 100% right.
for sure.
Bruce never found, he's just all consumed by it. But to me, I'm not saying, I don't think Terry is as good of a fighter. I don't think he's as good as a detective. But overall, as far as Batman's concerned, I like that he did
So
not let Batman consume who he is.
so the one thing I will say to that is I agree.
Yes, Billy Terry is Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Um, and I just wanted to hear why you thought so, because I think so too, and for all the same reasons. And for me, I always found Terry McGinnis the best attributes of Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne into the perfect Batman.
Yes.
Right? He had a little bit of a smart ass, tone to him, but he was
Mhm.
serious enough to not get himself into trouble.
See, I
Um,
thought you were gonna condemn me. I thought I was gonna get my head chopped
no,
off
no, no, no,
because you
no,
were like, "How dare you say
no,
Terry
no,
is a
no,
better Batman than Bruce?"
no, no.
Well,
I
that's what I
just, I
thought was
just,
gonna happen. It's crazy that you feel similar.
no, I do.
I love the old cartoon, man. I
Yeah.
just love the
Oh,
old
fuck yeah,
cartoon.
dude. I just
Such a
mentioned this
great
earlier.
show.
I have all 3 seasons on my phone, so when I go to China, 15-hour flight, I'm watching Batman Beyond. I fucking love Batman Beyond.
Me too,
Absolutely
man.
love
Yeah,
Me
me too.
too.
it.
Yeah.
I like Bruce and all that stuff, but I like to be able to watch a Batman without the fucking trauma.
Yeah, and but I guess that would be counterproductive, right? Because if we're saying who's the better, but I do think that's what makes Terry the better Batman. Technically,
Yeah,
Bruce, if we're gonna talk about an all-encompassing, just a Batman character with nothing else to his personality, then I guess it would have to go to Bruce. But Batman to me is so much more than just a cape and a cowl. Um,
yeah.
and I think Terry does a good job at also not abandoning his that humanitarian side of himself, or having a family, having a wife. Hey, Terry does a good job at that, man. He
I
doesn't.
watched I watched the whole show, obviously, right? And
Mhm.
one of the final episodes, but I don't think it was in the show, but I think it was actually a Justice League episode. And
Are
somehow
you?
he figures out that he had Bruce Wayne's DNA
Oh my
inside
god, I knew
him.
you was gonna
Yeah.
bring that up with
Yeah,
Amanda Waller and coming in and saying
yeah.
they were trying
So
to replicate and make another Bruce. Yeah.
right, but again, all of that outside of that, the fact that at the end of the episode he runs back to his original girlfriend
Mhm.
and says, "I'm gonna be with you, and that's all that matters, and I don't give a shit about anything else, and I can still be me as Batman." Like the fact that I know who my father was, which was his dad, not
Mhm.
Bruce, but he also knows Bruce as being his mentor. Also, he's not going to forget that either. So the
Right.
fact that he was more, how do you put this, emotionally developed to be able to accept both of that,
Yeah.
right? Like Bruce Wayne never would have fucking done that.
No.
Bruce would have fucking lost his shit and tried to fucking erase the DNA. Like he just went on the all sorts of fucking other levels. But like he just,
I
but that's what made Guinness cool, man. Like I
Mhm.
don't know, like
I don't think I've
um,
seen that episode. I
oh dude, you
can't
got to
I
download
don't
that
think I've
episode,
seen it, but
man.
you know what? I kinda don't like that idea of Terry being the clone of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
No, but
It's
you
just
have to listen to Amanda Waller and the way she says it, and the way she talks
yeah.
So
about what doing it.
so
Um,
so I don't agree with it, but I get what Impossible Pod saying. I was upset when I watched the episode, but Amanda Waller, like Suda was saying, the way she framed it was this world cannot exist without a Batman being present. Like there has to be someone without superpowers that's able to compete with the superpowers. And she was like, because she knew that this world could not exist without a Batman, she was willing, obviously, she's Amanda Waller, she's willing to go to great lengths and extents. So much so where you find out that Terry's quote unquote pops being murdered, that was even a part of Amanda's plan. It just didn't happen the way she wanted it to happen.
yeah,
But she
yeah,
even tried to replicate Bruce's trauma mixed with some of Bruce's DNA to try to make the modern version of Batman. And because just Terry is who he is, it didn't work out the exact way that she planned it to. But
But she was
I don't know.
happy that it didn't work out that way.
Yes, yeah, she was
She
happy, and
gave
she
him
was happy
credit.
with the
She's like,
results.
she's like, you were everything that Bruce could have been, but more and better.
Mhm,
Like that's the way
mhm.
she framed it,
Yeah,
right?
it
Well,
was
And
my thing
that's what.
is my thing is just not everything, not everyone needs to be connected.
mhm.
Some of the problem is in movies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Everything,
like, you're saying, like,
everyone
No,
genetically
needs to be,
connected?
yeah,
yeah,
like,
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
oh, he,
No, no, yeah,
but
you're.
no,
I see that.
I'll go back and watch that episode. I don't think I've seen. If I have seen it, I don't remember much of it.
Well,
For
To Suda's credit, I don't think it was even in the Batman animated series. I think it was
No, it was in
a
no, no,
Justice League.
yeah, I think it was a
Justice League. Yeah,
Justice League episode.
yeah. And what I got from it was not the. It was not the. It was not the focus on the DNA. For Amanda Waller was she tried to recreate Batman, but she made something else. And although she did do it in a sense of trying to duplicate the DNA, Terry was such the Batman that he was that it was different than Bruce.
Mhm.
That's kind of where I pulled it from it. So I kind of forgot the genetic aspect of it. I think I don't know. More so, the trauma was more of a more component of that. I don't know.
That's
Um,
crazy though, bro. Like, I mean, to purposely try to X off his parents or his dad, or just to for him to that is wild, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
yeah.
Waller
sheesh.
was fucking
But
crazy.
I
Uh,
just love the suit. I love the
mhm,
Batmobile.
everything,
The
Dude, McFarlane's
cartoon.
Batmobile, he fucking did that well, man. I have that. I have
everything.
my Mezco Batman Beyond Terry figure in there. So good.
I wish they would do a movie. Just
You know, I was gonna ask
we'll
earlier, if
see.
they were to do a Batman Beyond movie, who would you want to play Old Man Bruce? For me personally, I would want nothing more than like someone. If it couldn't be Clint Eastwood, I would really want to be Eastwood. Like, I want it
Yeah,
to be an old mean man.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and
And
to
he's
me,
got to
the
have that because
Keaton,
Bruce was a
yeah,
cocksucker in that fucking.
yeah, yeah, he was mean. He was definitely very mean.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But I could see Clint Eastwood pulling off that role so well as an old Bruce Wayne. Of course, a lot of people automatically just throw Keaton into the role, especially with his performance in Flash. They could see him, but I want him to even be older than that because Bruce was
Yeah.
old. He was old when
I could see
Terry.
Tommy Lee
Well, it's
Jones
gotta
doing
be
it.
the future, right? It's gotta be like a
Yeah,
futuristic city,
mhm.
so he's gotta be, like, in his 90s for sure.
Yeah, he got to be up there 80, 90. Yeah,
I think I'd want to see Tommy Lee Jones,
that's another good one. I
right?
think that
Because
would
he's
be a
got
good
that
one.
like condescending kind of attitude that I don't know if Clint could quite pull that off, but he would be amazing. It would probably be my first choice too. But Tommy Lee Jones would be able to give you shit. You know, when he's training him and he's fucking up, and Bruce Wayne from that show was always about that, right? Like fucking giving him the
Mhm.
gears and shit. So
100%.
yeah, I think, and he's old. He's old as fuck now. So um, as long as he didn't dip into the humor stuff, and he was more shit. When he was chasing Wesley Snipes. What was that movie? It was oh shit.
I can't remember. But House Hendo brought up a good point. He said, Batman Beyond also gave us the opportunity to see an adult Static Shock, which I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this was established in the Batman Beyond or in the Justice League series,
Yeah,
but Static becomes the number one hero, even above Superman. Like, in the future, it's Static is the strongest and the number one hero. So for me to be able to see that as a kid, yeah, it was cool that he was a black character and everything. That's awesome. That's great. That's cool for me. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I liked Virgil in general because that show, if we're talking about Toy Unity, Static Shock for me growing up was the first time that I got to see uh, a black kid and a white kid be best friends until the death. That show for me, Static
that's
Shock,
cool,
I was
man.
like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my God. That was the
yeah,
first when you see the levels of ride or die that Virgil is and his best, like, bro,
yeah,
it's
man.
you can't even replace it. They Static Shock was to me like Ayo, Frankie, and Smudge is the Timu version of Static Shock. And that's what Smudge and Frankie did, a Timu version of Static Shock and his boy. Like, oh man, I love that, man.
Static Shock. I like that show a lot.
Hmm.
And I like that character a lot. And I thought the comics did him wrong.
Hmm.
Um, but seeing him as in the new Justice League and in with the fucking Hawk guy and all that stuff, that was cool. And He seemed like he was the leader of the new Justice League outside of Superman, who went crazy and was trying to kill people and shit. But
Mhm.
no, he was a good character. I wish they had more for him. Because he so I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole a little bit here. I like Static Shock because he was a new black character,
Mhm.
and they gave him depth, and he was awesome, and I
Mhm.
got to love him because of who he was,
Mhm.
and I didn't he didn't need to be a mantle wearer, right? He was a good, cool new character,
Right.
and that's lost nowadays. Now it's hey, who was popular as a white character? Let's put a black guy in it. Let's put a Chinese guy. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you
We're
know what I
just
mean?
we're just
Like,
race swapping. Is that what it's called? Race swapping?
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Race swap.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but in the
We're
'90s,
just
we didn't
race
need to do
swapping
that.
for no reason.
We just
Like,
we just made good characters,
mhm.
and people liked them.
Yeah.
And I think if they kind of hung on to Static and brought him into this new like representation era, um, people would love him too. But now we're gonna forget about him because he wasn't the character from 60 years ago, like Batman or Spider Man or
100%. Yeah, no. I do
right. Like,
think there would be hope for as far as bringing Static back, especially if we're talking about anything on screen. If they move forward with anything live action Miles Morales and the Spider-Verse, I think then
mhm,
Hollywood and they're, oh my God, we're gonna be able to make so much money off of black characters or a black main character, and because of how many people love Miles, I think they will then
yeah,
start to explore the possibility of making more money with Static. I think they'll do it then. But
yeah.
once again, if it don't make money, it don't make sense, right?
I
So
yes, I'll watch a Static movie over a Miles Morales movie.
oh, hell yeah.
100%.
Oh, hell yeah. There's no comparison. Like you said,
Right.
that's a good comparison because you brought up a black character from the 90s that had a lot of depth, that was new, that was versus one now.
Dude,
I don't
his
see
family
nowhere
issues in
near.
that show.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know how that fucking was it. It was that Paul Dini like real fucking world cartoons. Like that shit was good.
Mhm,
And how that wasn't a movie when people were pushing all that stuff. Like you have something great there. Like
mhm,
lean into it.
mhm.
Why didn't you? Like him in the
I'm
trench
sure.
coat with his blabbering on the fucking sewer covers and shit. Oh man, tell me that would not look cool in fucking live action.
Right, right. And there was so many tones and topics that they touched on.
Yeah,
Static was one of those cartoons I like, that similar to Batman Beyond, but also there was a there's a triangle for me. There was 3 shows that carried as far as very adult types of themes, and but it was Static, Batman Beyond, and Gargoyles. There was a darkness in all 3 shows that was apparent
oh
throughout
yeah,
all 3 shows,
realism.
especially Gargoyles, where I'm like, "Yeah, if they bring this stuff back now and they try to make it campy or woke,
Oh
automatic death sentence. I don't like, don't even
yeah,
do
it's
it."
not gonna work.
Like, yeah.
It's yeah, it's just um I think when the year 2000 rolled over, we lost a lot of what we're gonna have to in good entertainment.
Mhm.
Something with soul, something with personality, something with creativity, um, non-political, just good story. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. I don't know. Maybe I'm a pessimist because all the shit they keep releasing,
I
I
can't
just don't
say
know if it's
nothing
gonna come
about
back.
you being a pessimist, and that's why that's half of me. The other half is fighting for unity, right? But the other half is
Yeah,
like, is this all falling on deaf ears anyways, you know? Like,
yeah.
so
Well, maybe if James Gunn DC universe explodes, and maybe they'll do a Static Shock movie. You never
yeah.
know,
That's a great opportunity because Justice League,
right?
in the '80s, they had their black character, which was Black Lightning, and I didn't like it because why? Because he's black. Why do you have to call him Black Lightning?
Yeah, it was just very campy to me in certain ways.
Can he just be fucking lightning? I fucking hated that. So, but he was part of the Justice League. So instead of having Black Lightning, let's have Static Shock,
Mhm.
right? He could be a Justice League with what's his name? Sweat. What was his name? Cold Sweat. The fucking new Superman,
I don't know.
Old Sweat. Oh, the actor? I don't know.
James Gunn Superman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, so James Gunn Superman. So if they put just Justice League on screen, let's get Static Shock in there as one of the members of the Justice
Yeah.
League. It's a great opportunity, and he's a developed character. He's not some race swap token character. He's legitimate. Let's bring him in, like Black Panther.
Mhm.
Um, like um, let's get him out there. but I don't know if they will. Corn Sweat, there you go.
Yeah, Corn Sweat for the actor. Um,
But I don't know. I as a kid, I liked every character if they were cool. Like, um, I was a teenager at the time, but the Wesley Snipes fucking Blade movies, I fucking love those movies. He was amazing.
That's what
I
started
mean,
the whole thing, man.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Blade started everything. But I felt I didn't realize how much I knew how much I like
Wesley.
Blade, but when I saw Wesley walk across that Deadpool screen, I felt a lot of feelings, bro. I was
Oh,
like,
Yeah, yeah,
"Holy
that was
shit,
so
bro."
good.
It was
yeah,
beautiful, man. It was so
yeah,
beautiful. The entire theater started screaming. It was like an Avengers moment just from him walking out by himself. Like,
Yeah.
that's how the theater treated it. It's really
yeah.
good.
The
And
cameos were awesome in that movie.
I love the fact that he was such a good character in the movie that they pushed him into the comic book. And they kept that. Now that's Blade in the comic books. His Blade was kind of campy and he wore like a weird jacket and like rope tied around his waist for a belt.
Mhm.
With the original Blade, do you remember the original Marvel Comics Blade?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
cool from the Dracula comic books, but then Wesley did it, and they were like, "Fuck, that's amazing." Um, and we got that, and now he's in comic books and he's mainstream and everything. And same thing with Sam Jackson did. Um, Nick Fury,
Yeah.
right? He replaced it, right? And if it's done right with good intention, we can have great characters, and
Mhm.
we need to have more of that. And I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but to
Well,
your
listen,
figure
go ahead.
arts love,
Was that figure
this
arts?
Darth Vader figure arts is my favorite fucking Darth Vader iteration. This thing is amazing, so good. Uh, I only have one figure arts figure, and that's two. I have a Goku. But yeah, no, figure arts are fucking awesome.
They are, man. I just over the years we watched their price, and I know they've acquired and tried to spread themselves thin with IPs. I mean, especially as far as anime is concerned, nobody has a bigger number of IPs than Figure Arts, but they're nice, man. I just feel like over the years their price has definitely skyrocketed, and I'm sure it's the times as well, tariffs, all these things, they inflation, all these things contribute. But yeah,
Yeah.
hey, Figure Fight
Bobby,
Club in the building.
What's going on?
dude, pie, Todd, Ninja.
It's not my name.
But I'm excited,
Listen,
man. I'm hoping that nothing. I'm hoping that life doesn't start lifing for anybody right here. This way, you guys can make it down to Toy Unity, and everybody gets to hang out in person. You get to meet the Find
Yeah,
My Figure ladies. You get to meet
yep,
the Amazing, as well as a
yeah,
ton of other people that'll be in attendance. Because I'm assuming you guys don't often get to be around that eclectic group of
never,
characters like
never.
that. So
it's
Yeah,
crazy because we watch all the live streams. We
Mhm,
get to know these people, but we don't know them personally, and they don't know who we are. So it's
mhm,
like, okay, I know you, but you don't really know me.
mhm.
So to meet in person would be great and just hang out with everybody. 'Cause that's what I wanna do. I that's
yeah,
why I wanna go. Hang out with Super Hooba, you, Ninja, and
yeah. Have a fucking
everyone else that's
beer
gonna
and
be there.
fucking shoot the shit.
It's gonna be a good time. Yo, Impossible Pie, obviously, you've been a name that I've seen for such a long time. A lot of people talk about my voice. I'm not a fan of my voice, but you got a pretty smooth voice too, bro.
He
I'm not
does.
even gonna lie.
Really?
He does.
He
I
does.
can't listen to my voice either, man.
He does. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just
No,
yeah.
no, you got some bass in your voice, pie, man. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got a good one. I talk like
Mhm.
fucking Mickey Mouse, but you're fucking.
It ain't that bad. I don't think I can sit on the live for how long it's been. I gotta yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But
listen, I think we've been almost 2 hours, so,
Mhm.
Ninja, thanks for coming on. Really
I
appreciate it.
I
Appreciate your
appreciate being here with
time.
you guys, man.
yeah,
Thank you.
Ninja man,
We
fucking
had some really
awesome.
good talks tonight, man. Seriously.
Yeah, and we'd love to have you back if you got some time.
Yeah, man. I look forward to returning because next time I return, I'm gonna actually grab some nice grill pieces the way you guys did.
I'll
Yeah.
hold mine back here. Sorry, and next time I'll give proper instructions.
Nah, that was on me, man. That was on me.
Well, you're too kind. No, thank you again. We much appreciated. We had a great time tonight. And I will see you in person, and Tim, God willing, will be there too
I hope
for
so,
Toy
man. I hope
Unity. I
so.
love what you're trying to do
It's
with
going over
that.
some people's heads, but we established that's okay. That's
Yeah,
expected.
yeah.
But it's
And we
not for
keep
those
talking
guys.
about it and reinforcing it.
Right, right. It's not. I'm not
Um,
even necessarily. It's not even for those guys. It's for guys like you, Pie. It's for us to get together, have a good time. I'm focused on that.
yeah, no, for sure. And I'm also focused on the people that are being fed the nonsense, right, from the other
Mhm,
side. And if we
mhm,
Yeah.
can, get into their heads and say, hey, no, it's not what they're talking about, and bring them over.
mhm.
I think that would, go a lot to bringing people together, right? Because the one thing you have hate for the other party, but then when your boy likes that other party and likes you too, that can build some bridges.
Yeah, yeah. I think another good show I seen. I'll be bringing it up in the chat too. If you guys ever can make it to IshCon, because sometimes you can't make it to one, but you can make it to the other. Once again, that was the thing with Legions Con, but IshCon is another great convention. So is Titans Toy Expo. So
Yeah,
Titans
no,
Toy Expo every year is getting bigger and bigger. And if you're into third party and everything, I know I brought up a lot of companies tonight, but I was thinking about it after you said it. On our way out, what I will say is LPZZ or UPF, whatever they're going by now.
yeah,
I think I would abandon Figure Arts purchases if I knew I could get every LP. Bro, everything
they're
I've ever
good,
touched
man.
from them is a banger, bro. Like, so LPZZ,
Oh
aka
yeah.
Ultra Posable Figure, UPF. Look at that.
Yeah. I
They're
just
Everything
got
fucking
I've
that
ever
one
golden.
too.
touched from them is beautiful. It's
So
golden.
good.
But Titans Toy Expo and IshCon, those two conventions, especially if you're into third parties and stuff like that, and every year it gets bigger and better, man. I'm excited for IshCon. IshCon's at the end of May, I believe. So I'm excited to go to IshCon. I'll
I
be
mean, I've been
posting about
talking
that.
about Ishko, and I'm gonna do my best to try to get there. So
That's pretty
uh,
soon then. If you get there,
yeah, it's
then
end of
we'll
May, right?
obviously
So
be
yeah,
yes, end of May, yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try. I'm 50-50 at this point. I'm like 95% for Toy Unity.
I hope so, man. And I'm trying to only get on a plane maybe once or twice a year for conventions, but IshCon I could drive to. Titans is I'm only want to get on a plane once or twice. I'm always gonna do Titans, but if you guys can make it down to one or two conventions, I definitely say consider any of those three: Toy Unity, Titans, and IshCon. Any of those three.
I would love to do. I'm not gonna be here for Titans. That's the only reason why I wouldn't do it, because I want to go to Nashville.
Oh, we'll
Okay.
keep those in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like country music and stuff, so I could hit two birds with one stone with that trip. So, but yeah, no, yeah, that's out of the equation for me. So it's gonna be either Ishkon, and Toy Unity, either both or definitely Unity.
I know we're heading out and we're wrapping up, but once again, I just want to apologize. I'm sorry I could not make last Sunday.
Can you stop?
I'm
Oh,
sorry, bro,
Ninja,
because I
don't
was
worry
only
about it, man.
nah, because you guys
Get it.
promoted, you put post up, I reblogged and shared, but I'm like, it just bothered me because it's not like something that you guys didn't promote or a private live that nah, you guys promoted. So I just want to apologize for that again. And Pi, I
Unless you
really hope
pulled your spark plug wire so you couldn't drive home. like
nah,
there's nothing to
uh,
feel bad about, man. Like
it just scheduling everything was too tight. Timing was too tight, and I didn't want to rush it. And I had a great time here tonight. But Suda, I know you said you're like
yes, sir.
90% in for Toy Unity. Pi, I
Yeah,
really
man.
hope you make it down, bro. Seriously. I hope you
Yeah,
do
me
too.
too. I'm like 95%.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are some good numbers.
Yeah.
You guys saying 90. You're getting my hopes up. I'm gonna
No,
be
no.
genuinely
Pi and I
fucking
are gonna do
excited.
our best. Like if we're gonna go to
All right.
one show together this year, it's gonna be
Yeah.
yours. We've already
90
talked
All
about
right.
it.
All right, bro. So I'm excited
Right?
to see you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Thanks
booking the
again, Ninja.
hotel, so yeah, we're gonna do it.
Mhm.
All right. So Pi wants to get out of here, so we'll get out of here. But anyways, thank you, chat. Thank you for coming in, watching, spending the night with us. Thank you, Ninja.
Thank you,
You're an
guys.
amazing guest. Thank you very much. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank
You
you,
have
man.
great content. I'm looking forward to your show in November. Thank your ladies for us for Find My Figures. They do
We
great
will.
work. And it's really appreciated. And much love for you, man.
Thank you, guys. Seriously.
All right. On
Thanks.
that note, take it easy, everybody.
Later.
I'm from the Great White North, right? Like up above the states. Yeah. The big landmass that the rest of the world hates.
Yeah.
We're like above that. Fucking north, I guess. The big patch of trees where everybody's bored to death. We're just chilling up here, sipping syrup, playing hockey.